Sometimes a single moment of poor judgment can end a law enforcement career instantly. Let's look how this officer's impulsive actions led to immediate consequences, not only jeopardizing his career, but also raising serious questions about his professionalism. On October 26, 2015, an officer from the New Jersey Police Department arrived at a crash site. Upon arrival, he noticed something familiar, a cop car. Upon closer inspection, he realized something that left him stunned.
I am not drunk.
You okay?
Yeah. I had a prostate surgery.
Okay.
I'm on anesthesia right now. I'm trying to get home to medicine.
Okay.
I will pay for her, whatever I have to do.
Okay. What happened? You get it from behind?
Like, I can't, I gotta get home.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Let me look at you. She's okay. You all right? You want an ambulance or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I just want to get home.
All right. Fair enough.
Whatever wrongs with her car, I'll pay for it.
Okay. Not a big deal. We'll take care of it. Get you out of here quick. Going home?
Yeah.
All right.
I live in Cinnamons. I'm going right home.
Here. Okay. All right. Let me go check on her. I'll be right with you. How you doing?
Not good.
You okay?
3-7-1-3-4, we're back in business.
This guy, he got out of the car, I spoke to several, his uniform's inside out. I got out of the car, he told me, I'm like, are you going to call the cops or are you going to take care of this? He said, I'll take care of it. He goes, I'll take care of it. He goes, I'll give you my number.
So first, Sergeant Michael Roadside hits someone's car and then tries to protect himself by taking charge of the situation he was in no state to handle. What an absolute tyrant.
He said, I'll take care of it. He goes, I'll write you a check for $1,000. I said, are you a cop? He said, yeah, I'm a cop. I go, where's your uniform? His uniform's on inside out. He said, it's in the car. You want to see? I go, where's your weapon? And he pulled his thing open like this to show me that he had his weapons on him.
Okay.
And this fell out of his pocket when he did it.
Okay.
And a magazine fell on the floor. And then I said to him, you get back in your car right now. My son-in-law's a state trooper. Get back in your car. You're scaring me. And then I got in my car. And
Okay. Let me get your, obviously he hit you. Let me get your license, registration, insurance. We'll take a report. He's not going to take it. We'll take it.
yeah, so what happens if you have him drinking?
Well, I got to get a supervisor on scene because they're the ones who got to take too far action.
What is that?
I got to get a supervisor on scene because they handle the too far action.
Oh, and also, when I pulled, he was in the gas station. I was getting gas.
Oh, back there?
Yeah, he was in front of me.
He what?
He was in front of me.
Imagine the paranoia and fear that goes through you when a cop like that rear-ends you. And then to find a drunk cop with his clothes inside out offering to pay you money. This is just awful.
You want EMS to check you out at all? Are you hurt at all?
I don't think so. I just want to
More shaken up than anything?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish, yeah, it's in the, trooper hit somebody from behind. I think he said his badge is 4828. Roadside, SFC Roadside. I'm trying to look it up now. Do you know? Well, that's the problem. It's got, I don't know if it's saliva or vomit on his shirt. Seems kind of out of it. Tells me he just had prostate cancer, so he's a little out of it from the anesthesia. He's trying to get home. The lady tells me she stopped. He hits her from behind. He gets out of the car. His shirt's inside out. She says, the shirt was inside out. Like he took his shirt and put it inside out. The shirt was inside out. So she asked, are you a trooper? Are you a cop? He says, yeah.
A cop drunk with their weapon on them is a felony. Keep in mind that the drunk cop was a sergeant, and it's not easy to get those positions. And Sergeant Michael treated it as if it meant nothing to him.
And he's little. So we're yeah, I'm gonna wait to see when Sarge gets here. I'll put all her info in. Yeah, you might have to. A little bit. Yeah, she supposedly, she already made phone calls.
Michael faced charges of having an open container, careless driving, and driving while intoxicated. He was arrested and suspended without pay. The sergeant was one of the worst cops I've seen, just like these next officers who pulled over a black man for no reason.
I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife.
On August 30th, 2024, officers from the Broomfield Police Department pulled over a black man. The officers claimed that the man had drugs on him, which they knew because their detectives who had been following him had informed them. But as they were doing their investigation, something strange happened.
We have some reason to believe, sir, that there might be drugs in the car. So I'm going to ask you to step out. It has nothing to do with that. I had no idea your race until I got up here. I had no idea your race until I stopped you.
You stopped me for a tag.
Yep.
Now you're citing drugs.
Yeah. Maybe there's some...
I'm going to sue you.
Okay, go ahead and step out.
I'm not going to step out. I haven't committed a crime. I know the law. I'm very well informed of the law. I haven't committed a crime. I know the law. You initially pulled me over for a tag because I'm a black man in a Beamer. Now you're saying that I have drugs. I'm going to make you famous if you don't know it. I'm going to tell you. I'm a business owner. I deal with some of the biggest media conglomerates, platinum producers in the world.
Yeah?
I don't do drugs. I'm a business owner, bro.
Okay.
You're profiling me because I'm black and I'm in a Beamer. Now, if you
I'm about to burn them. If we don't have anything else, I'm about to burn.
The officer instantly claimed that he did not know about his race when he pulled him over, but that still doesn't eliminate the possibility of this being an incident of racial profiling.
Now, I've told you that I have no in the car. I've told you that I'm not getting out the car because I know the law. I haven't committed a crime. If you want to violate my rights further, I promise you, you're going to be famous.
And I'll tell you right now, I don't normally do this, but we have some detectives that were following you, and yeah.
Where'd they follow me from? Tell me.
Well, I don't have that information, but
I travel this road every day.
Okay.
My wife is a doctor in Boulder.
Okay, I'll get.
Are you gonna violate my rights? I just told you to call your supervisor. I'm late picking up my wife, bro.
And I can get information from other officers that tell me they have probable cause to do a sniff on your car.
Because I'm a black man in a Beamer.
I had no idea you were a black man until I stopped you.
I'm a black man in a Beamer.
Did not know with the tinted windows.
I don't care about whoever your supposed detectives are that follow me. Man, I travel this road daily, back and forth, multiple times. Yeah. My wife works in Boulder. If you violate my rights, I'm going to make a case against you, and I'm going to win. Okay. You're profiling me because I'm black.
The way the man spoke, it became clear that he had no illegal substances on him. But the officers were persistent on searching the car, and the extent to which they went for this is shocking.
You just happen to be black, and I just happen to be white.
You just happen to not be the first officer of white descent to call me a dealer because I'm in a Beamer. My family is rich. Okay. My family is rich. I don't have to sell drugs. We own construction companies, restaurants, entertainment businesses, houses, real estate, and all type of I don't have to sell drugs, bro.
A lot of people that sell drugs get rich, and then they have these other shell companies that are shell companies.
You're profiling me. You're going to violate my rights?
Well, we'll just stand by.
Your supervisor.
Okay, we're working on that. If you have no drugs, a dog sniffing it will be
you can bring your dog all you want. You're going to look stupid as f***, I promise you.
Okay.
And I'm a suit. I don't have to sell drugs, bro. My family rich than a motherfucker. I ain't got to sell nothing. I'm set for life. You about to find out. Watch. Racist. Pull me over for a tag. They said it was a tag. Now they're saying I'm a drug dealer.
It's insane how this stop went from being about the man's tag to him carrying drugs and finally to him being a drug dealer. The cop was blatantly racist because he knew there was no one to stop him.
The gig is up. I let him know that drug detectives were following him. So.
Okay. So you need to get out of the car. Now.
Okay.
Sir? Excuse me, sir? The supervisor is on the way to talk to you. Okay? But I do need you to exit the vehicle now. I haven't committed a crime and I'm not getting out the car. You're not going to violate my rights. I know the rights. I understand that, we got lots of lawyers. I appreciate that, sir. But I didn't even have to give him my information and I cooperated. If I was a drug dealer, why not run? Okay. If I was a drug dealer, why did I give him I know the law. I don't even have to give him my information. Well, you do. Because I haven't committed a crime. Okay. A supervisor is on the way, but you need to get out of that vehicle because if you don't, we're going to remove you from the vehicle and you'll be charged with a crime. You'll be violating my rights and I'm going to shoot you out of it. And that's your choice as an American citizen. But we don't want to have to get that way. So if you get out of the vehicle, we don't have to use force and we don't have to. Hey, look, I'm going to let him search, y'all. Watch this. I want all y'all badge numbers and here. I want you to check everything in here. I'm gonna open up the trunk for you too.
As if accusing the man was not enough, the officers decided to humiliate him as much as they could. Just look at what they did next.
Your dog, he smelled narcotics. He indicated. Watch this. Hey, look, hold on. I'm gonna show you something too. Hold on. I have the right to talk as well. Sure. You know where I was headed? This is where I was headed. My wife is a chiropractic doctor. I have a chiropractic appointment and to pick up my wife, and you just made me late for it because I'm a dealer. Now I'm gonna get back to recording. Yes, sir. Yeah, now I'm gonna get back to recording your racist.
My apologies, you're losing your appointment there.
Your dog getting hit on my car. I know the cop tricks because I got a brother that's a cop. The cop getting hit, your dog getting hit on. And when you don't find nothing, just make sure you show up and say it in court. Trust me, I got you.
You know what's worse than a tyrant cop? A tyrant cop who pretends to be nice. I mean, if they wanted to be tyrants, at least they should have embraced it, but they were too cowardly to do that.
I'm gonna make you famous. Sir, you sit back in the vehicle. You wanna wait out here for the supervisor or you wanna wait in the vehicle? I want you to give me my ticket so I can go to my appointment and pick up my wife. You don't want to. You've already disrespected. You just lied. He just lied and said that his dog hit on my car. Did you find any drugs, sir? No, sir. I know you didn't, because I'm not no dick. Man, give me my ticket. Okay, if you want to take a seat back in the vehicle.
You are going to give him a ticket?
Yeah. Ticket forever. I don't know if I want to give him a ticket. I didn't call him on it. I thought, that guy is going to some limit.
Hey, it's up to you. It's your discretion. I'll go ask him to see if he still wants a supervisor, but...
Yeah, go ask him. Yeah. It seems like you got on a good...
We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah. But if he doesn't want one, you want to just take him loose?
I can go to business card with the morning.
So the officers were willing to give him a ticket only if he refused to see the supervisor. That's all you need to know about these tyrants.
What's your question, sir?
For him. Yep. Because he's the guy that approached me.
You want to step out or you?
You said that somebody gave you intel that I was a dealer and detectives followed me?
They gave me intel to stop a car, to identify you, and then also to sniff the car.
Who is these individuals that told you this? I have a right to know. My lawyer's going to want to know too.
Yeah, well, it'll be in a copy of our documentation.
But you're documenting me.
Everything is documented. It's everything is documented. Like this.
So who are these people? Where they follow me from? You said they followed me. Where did they follow me? I don't have all that information. It was a really quick, brief conversation to catch up to your car and stop.
We're only provided certain information. We're only provided when they call him and say, hey, this guy, we have information that may or may not have any sort of substance such as like drugs or anything like that may be in the vehicle. If there's a violation such as your tag right there, if there's something,
I can stop you.
You can stop.
And I can get your information.
At that point, all the cops were in on the lie. In reality, they were cowards who were afraid of the man. They knew they had messed up, and it was game over for them.
Suspicion of having narcotics in
because I was going to let you go on a warning with the tag, and then that's why I asked you if you had any narcotics.
But why? Because I was black?
It has nothing to do with
because
that.
Black people always have drugs. It must be because black people always have drugs.
I had no idea what your race was until I got up to you, sir.
Okay, but when you got up to me and seen that it was a black man behind the wheel of this brand new Beamer,
can we talk real quick over here? I just wanted
I'm gonna sue the f out there. Watch this.
On ticket, no. Yeah, you're not. Okay. So, this whole thing, I just wanted to ask you, do you still want a supervisor to come?
I want to get to my appointment like I was originally scheduled.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking right now. Okay. Would you still like to speak with our supervisor? If not, the officer's willing to let you go with a warning and let you go to your appointment. If you'd like to, our supervisor's here.
I don't want to meet your supervisor. I want to get to my appointment.
You don't want to meet him?
I want to get to my appointment.
That's just fine. Okay. So, like I said, this is nothing about race. This is nothing about any of that. We're giving information. He saw your tags, pulled you over for probable cause of that. I just want to make that clear, okay?
Astonishingly, incidents like these happen daily, and people who are not aware of their rights just go along with it. Thanks to the CEO, who understood his rights, these officers were taught a lesson that they will remember for the rest of their lives. Watching a rich black CEO humbling corrupt cops is amazing. But this next case is even better, where a drunk senior cop was caught before he almost killed someone.
Reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
On January 1st, 2021, Corporal Scott Bertzik was driving on Newberry Road in Gainesville, Florida, when he crashed into a vehicle that had just started to move at a green traffic light. Officer Brooke Shutterly responded to the crash and was surprised to see her colleague at the scene.
So,
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
No.
He didn't want to do an information
No, he
exchange?
does. Now I found it.
Okay. Well. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your airbag went off. Your car.
Oh, no, absolutely. Which I just fixed.
That sucks. Police Neil's off. He can come give you a ride.
Just goddamn repaired that.
Do you want me to let him know you found the insurance?
Same
Well, maybe you should not do that then.
Officer Brooke was clearly uncomfortable with what she had just witnessed, but she handled the situation well. But things weren't getting any better, and her patience was waning too.
Give me a second, because I'm going to call Priester and see if he needs me to do anything special since it's one of us.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Give me a minute.
Yep.
Sorry, Birdie. Hey, this crash, Birdie, so come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so. No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. But I just didn't want there to be any, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, bye.
Is he really?
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Shit, woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not going to lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way.
376-1027.
Because I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all. But I'm not going to lie to you about it.
Oh, no. I don't mean to put you in that Yep.
Just imagine how you would feel if one of your colleagues pulled something like this. It's a shame that he put his colleagues in that awkward position.
So, from now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
I'm holding on to you because I have a supervisor coming to see if I need to do a full-fledged DUI investigation or not.
Attention all units, CPD Channel 1 is clear 1033. All your customer operates back on Channel 1, please 29 hours.
So please don't make my life difficult. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position.
Okay.
Are you on?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on
Fair enough.
because integrity.
Even though she was uneasy, the courageous officer faced the elephant in the room head on. She fearlessly addressed everything with the supervisor, leaving no stone unturned.
You know you can't smoke right now.
Why?
You can't consume anything.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay. I am one.
I'm just waiting for Valdez to get here because I'm not going to do this without a supervisor here. And I know you understand why.
100%.
Officer Brooks should not have been the one apologizing there. It should have been the reckless officer. But instead of apologizing, he decided to light up a cigarette. What an absolute buffoon.
My personal life being up there.
I'm not going to say anything.
It's out there. I don't give a
I mean about this.
I'm not drunk. I'm pissed and I'm tired. Me. She did it on. Oh, Christ. Oh, well. Her choice, though. Oh, the fucking irony of it. Ain't so fucking great.
Not really.
After an uncomfortable wait, Officer Brooke was relieved when her supervisor arrived at the scene. Let's see what they have to say about Officer Brooke's actions.
Hey, 723.
She wants to do DUI, do it. I'm not going to put you in that spot, not going to put her in that spot.
723.
She made me aware of who it was.
Go ahead.
So.
Well aware.
Okay.
Fair enough.
If we have any spare units,
I will
like you
never
up here at 600 West, I think it's
put anyone in that spot.
3 people from his crew that are...
She's absolutely 100% right in what she's doing.
That's 10-4 and identification.
Thank you.
It's good.
I'm going to check your eyes. Please remove glasses if you wear them. Keep your head still and follow the stimulus. It's going to be the blue light at the end of this pen. Do not move your head.
Initially, the drunk officer agreed to do the DUI test, but then immediately after he started having second thoughts for obvious reasons.
Don't walk away. I'm not going to. But you know I gotta finish.
I can't demonstrate.
Yeah.
I don't have the fucking balance to demonstrate.
After failing the tests miserably, the officer was taken to the police department where he did something very strange.
Hello, 434, all units to 14.
I'm very sorry that I put you in this position. Harder annoying you. You have no idea. Keep your battery, woman.
Corporal Bertzik had 2 breath alcohol readings of .153 and .156, over twice the legal limit. According to the article, Bertzik eventually acknowledged consuming Bacardi rum with Diet Coke while driving his automobile. Bertzik was charged with DUI as well as careless driving. Next, we have an incident where an officer's rash behavior spirals out of control. This clip serves as a stark reminder of how quickly things can go wrong when caution is thrown to the wind.
In August 2023, during a traffic stop, an officer pulled over a car, only to realize it was his own boss, the county sheriff, speeding. It turned out to be a hugely embarrassing moment for the sheriff, as he had to face the consequences of his actions in front of his junior.
Really? Yeah. Sir, here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. If you would sign right here. It's got a court date, time it's must appear. Please slow down and have a safe day.
A sheriff chief deputy got a speeding ticket, making it clear that no one is above the law, not even those in charge. This next drunk cop was just embarrassing to watch.
Leave him there.
On December 3rd, 2023, 31-year-old Edgar Madrid was speeding down I-40 West, hitting 90 in a 65 zone near Wyoming Boulevard in Albuquerque. A state trooper, Raimundo Lujan, pulled him over, and what happened next was wild.
Bound 40, 161, black Dodge pickup, 28 target read, stand by, unknown occurrence.
West side 161.
Going? Not too bad. Los Lujo, New Mexico State Police. You understand the reason I'm stopping you? Way too fast. What's up with the speed? Got you. Driver's license? Just your driver's license. Cool. Step on another vehicle for me, please. Any weapons? Cool. Sit on out. You know how fast you're going?
About 85, sir.
90? Okay. 65, what's the rush?
Just trying to get us.
Okay. Why are you walking away from me?
Oh, no reason, sir.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had a beer.
Just one? All night?
Yes, sir.
You lying to me?
No, sir.
Cool. Hands directly to the side. Step forward. Any head injuries? Get together, hands directly to the side. See my finger? Yes. Follow my finger with your eyes and do not move your head. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
go upward now. Follow my finger upward, please.
Yes, sir.
Edgar was clearly drunk. The officer noticed his bloodshot, watery eyes and smelled alcohol coming from the boat. It was obvious from Edgar's posture and behavior that he wasn't sober.
Last name?
Madrid.
First name?
Edgar.
AR?
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday, Madrid?
92.
This is comfortable to walk in?
Yes, sir.
No injuries, correct?
No, sir.
Alright, sit tight, okay, Edgar?
Yes, sir.
I'm going back to my unit, Madrid. Back, don't lean on me, okay? Clear for name, date of birth. Last name, Madrid. First name, Edgar. Date of birth, 1992. You can also send 512 to my location. Edgar, I'm gonna have you stand right here facing your truck.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to picture the imagine laying on the ground from where your left foot is, straight on front to the rear bumper of your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
This line is going to be approximately the width of your shoe. Do you understand that? Edgar, hands out of your pocket for me, please. I'm going to have you put your left foot on that imaginary line. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. Stop right there. Hands directly to your side. I will need you to remain in that position there. So I'm going to give you all the instructions. You will not start the test till I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So not till I tell you to do so, you will take 9 steps forward on this imaginary line. You'll look downward at your feet. You will count each step out loud. You will touch heel to toe on each step. And you'll keep your hands directly at your side at all times. Do you have any questions? No questions at all? So look, I'm going to demonstrate this test to you. It's going to look like this, sir. 1, 2. Go and begin, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Face me. Put your feet together just like mine. Mr. Madrid, I'm going to have you remain in that position there. You will not start the test till I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes.
But when I do tell you to do so, you're going to pick the foot of your choice. It could be your right foot or your left foot. You will lift that foot approximately 6 inches from the ground. You'll keep your foot parallel to the ground. You'll keep your hands directly at your side, both legs straight.
Yep.
You'll look down at your raised foot and you will count in upward manner by 1,000. Similarly, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, and continue counting upward by 1,000s until I tell you to stop. Do you have any questions?
No.
Even though Edgar was drunk, he did well on the tests, proving they weren't reliable. It showed there needs to be a better way to judge sobriety instead of arresting people based on useless tests.
2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2027.
Go and stop. Mr. Madrid, it's been more than one drink, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
How much have you really had to drink?
Had 2 Coors Light and Dirty Bourbon, sir.
2 dirty, 2?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be driving. You know that,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And this is gonna hurt. It really is. But you know all the fields, right?
Yes, sir.
It's sad. It really is. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Leave them there. Madrid.
Yes, sir.
1:40 a.m. You are being arrested for DWI.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything that's gonna stab me, poke me, or harm me in any way?
No, sir.
Face in front of my patrol unit. Go ahead, spread your feet. Jared, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. Have a seat. Watch out. Just make note at 0140 hours so the driver 1015, 1047. Implied consent was read. Verbally refused. Mouth is free and clear. Start my deprivation period at 0142 hours. 146 and study case number first. You know who he is?
What was the last name?
Madrid. D1. Skater.
This case? What's been on?
He's been on for, I think he's a lateral.
Cops should be held to the same standards they enforce on others. Driving under the influence rules should apply to everyone, including those in authority. Edgar was later booked into the Bernalillo Metropolitan Detention Center, facing charges of aggravated DWI, speeding, no license, and no proof of insurance. To top it off, he was placed on administrative leave as well. No matter how hard one tries, even top officials can fall when they cross the line. And that's what happened to the next cop.
So if you blow in a portable breath test, it'd be triple zeros.
I refuse all that. You can call your sergeant if you want to.
I don't need to call my sergeant.
Around 1 a.m. on April 14th, 2023, Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper pulled over Cincinnati cop Justin Shields in Clermont County. He was going down I-275 at 80 in a 65 zone, but things got heated real fast.
Hello. Got you stopped your speed.
My bad, bro. I appreciate it. Cincinnati.
Okay. Anything to drink tonight?
Nope.
Mind if I check your eyes out?
Yes, sir.
All right, bring your head out here just a little bit.
Okay.
Follow, tip my finger with your eyes only. Don't move your
Yep.
head. Man, how much you had to drink?
Literally nothing. I took my friend home.
All right, I'm gonna get you out and make sure you're okay driving.
Okay.
Step on out. You know your tags are expired as well?
I know that already. I work for Cincinnati.
You work for Cincinnati and you got expired tags?
I showed you my badge.
I know, but I'm saying you work for Cincinnati and you drive around with expired tags? How long you work for him?
About a year and a half. I started when I graduated college.
All right. I'm gonna have you walk to the passenger side of my vehicle.
You said walk to the path?
Yes,
sir. What do you want me to start?
Just walk back there. Just walk normal.
Just walk?
Yeah, normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing the step test or whatever.
No, I'm gonna do HGN first, and we'll go from there. Just stand by my front tire there. Where do you live at?
You said what?
Where do you live at?
I'm literally going home. I dropped my friend off.
Okay.
We're at my friend's house.
Okay. Cool. All right, just stand right here, face out towards me. All right, have you followed tip of this pen with your eyes only? Don't move your head at all, okay? Do you have any recent head, neck, or back injuries?
My neck hurts, yes.
Your neck hurts? Do you have any issues with your knees, ankles,
My
or
knees
anything?
hurt, yes, too. Yes, sir.
Take any prescriptions?
No, sir.
Seen a doctor for anything?
No, sir.
Glasses or contacts?
Nope.
Diabetic or epileptic?
Nope.
All right, just follow tip of this pen with your eyes only. Don't move your head at all. Don't move your head. You can blink at any time.
You said what, sir?
You can blink at any time.
Okay.
All right. Stay with me.
Okay.
You know the process, man. I gotta hold
I
it out there for so long.
I know the process. Like, I know it.
All right. So you know I gotta hold it out there for so long. So just stay with me. Keep moving your head. Just keep it straight, man.
It's the light. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to keep the light out of your eyes.
Okay.
Just follow to the pen, all right?
Yep. I literally live like 15, 20 minutes away.
Okay. How much you had to drink tonight?
Literally nothing.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
All right.
It's sickening how cops flash their badges to dodge punishment for breaking the law. They sometimes get away with it, but not this time.
So nothing to drink at all?
No, sir.
So if you blow in a portable breath test, it'd be triple
I
zeros.
refuse all that. You can call your sergeant if you want to.
I don't need to call my sergeant.
I'm just saying. But like, I literally have had nothing to drink.
Nothing to drink, then it would be triple zeros,
nothing.
Right?
You both know how it goes.
I know how it goes.
Yeah, me too.
And you've been drinking.
I have not.
You have. I can still smell it on you as you're talking.
You cannot smell anything on me.
I can
smell gum because I've had gum.
No, I can smell a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage.
You cannot.
I can't.
Okay.
Why would I make it up? Why would I pull you out of the car?
I have no idea. I was speeding. Yes, if you want to earn me a speeding ticket and ticket for my registration being expired, fine. That's fine.
Okay. But you're not willing to pull in a portable breath test?
No, sir.
I want to put you through some more tests.
I refuse.
You refuse? Go ahead and turn around.
What test?
Turn around.
I will do the test.
So you want to do the test now?
I will do the test. That's why I'm asking you why you're doing this. Like, I want to get
because I smell alcohol. I'm doing my job.
Okay, I will do it. Do you want me to walk in the line?
No, just don't walk away. I'm talking to you right here.
I started the line right here.
You want to walk on the crack of this line right here?
Whatever you want me to do.
That is obviously uneven pavement. No, I'm gonna have you walk in front of my car.
Okay, that's fine.
Walk up here.
How many steps?
Walk up. Just walk.
Regular? Yeah. Not one foot in front of the other?
No, I'll explain it when you get up here. I'm gonna have you walk towards my car.
Okay, so just walk regular.
Yes, that's what I just said. You're not listening.
No, I know how it goes.
Stop right there.
That's why I asked.
Turn towards my car.
Okay.
All right. So can you imagine the line going from here to my patrol car?
Can I? Yes, I will use this line right here.
Sure, you can use this line right here.
This black line that's like double.
Yes, sir, you can. Yes,
okay.
You can do that.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to get you in starting position. Stay in that position until I tell you to start the test.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead and put your left foot on the line with your right foot in front, touching heel toe. With your right foot in front, touching heel toe.
Right foot in front. Okay.
You understand everything?
Yes, sir.
Check's okay. You can go ahead and begin the test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I come back now?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. Turn towards my car. Feet together. Arms out your sides. Same thing, don't start till I tell you to. What you're gonna do is raise either foot off the ground 6 inches. You're gonna keep your legs straight with your toes pointed out.
Justin was throwing an unnecessary attitude at the cop, trying to use his badge to get out of trouble. But the officer wasn't fooled by his actions.
As you know, the test lasts 30 seconds. I time it with my watch.
Okay.
The whole time you do it, you'll count in the manner I just instructed. You'll stay looking down at the foot that you have raised, and you'll keep your arms down at your sides.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna look just like so, either foot you like. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. See how my legs straight?
Yep.
Toes pointed out, arms down at your sides. Do that the whole time, okay?
Let me know when you're ready.
Do you understand the instructions?
I understand.
All right, you can go to begin test.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2024, 2025, 2026. I can't, my balance is off.
All right. Now you can stop. That's 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was
right.
about to say.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious right
Yes,
now?
sir. You're under arrest for operating vehicle impaired. Put your palms together. Bring your arms back. Do you need another set?
What'd you say?
Do you need 2 sets on?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Take your watch off and put it in your pocket for me.
This is a Rolex.
All right, put it in your pocket. I don't want any possession of your Rolex. Palms together. So that's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
She been drinking too?
No.
Just you?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I haven't been drinking, but my
my
friend's been drinking. I got confused with the question. I have
Pretty
not been drinking
straightforward.
whatsoever.
All right, are those too tight?
The It was downright funny how Justin kept denying he was drunk, but when the officer asked about his girlfriend, he admitted that he was the only one drinking. This just showed how ignorant and uncooperative he was. Shields was first hit with a DUI, but it got knocked down to a lesser charge of physical control while under the influence. He pled guilty, and the judge gave him strict limits. He could only drive for work, treatment, or Sunday grocery runs for a year. On top of that, he had to complete a 3-day driver program, 16 hours of community service, and fined with a $350. Sensibility doesn't come with rank, and this next police officer proved it in a big way.
Do me a favor, turn around for me.
Okay.
You are being placed under arrest for boating under the influence, okay? I just didn't want to do it in front of your family.
In Hillsborough County, Florida, a fish and wildlife officer spotted a boat causing a huge wake in a slow speed zone. The officer followed the boat and soon discovered the operator was a Polk County Sheriff's deputy. He was out with his wife and kids. Things quickly took a surprising turn after that.
Once you get yourself alongside, I'll give you this to hold on to, okay? You got it? There you go. You can go ahead and turn the engine off now and just pull yourself in. Okay, so I'm Officer McCormack with Fish and Wildlife. Do you know why I'm stopping you?
Maybe because I was above the posted speed, just above that sign?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that sign back there, you were on plane. You passed it, and you finally came down after I came around and called you over.
Okay, my bad.
It's idle all the way in once you hit that sign. See the speed of that boat right there?
Yes, sir.
That's the speed you need to be going to.
So just so you know, I do have a firearm in my console right here.
Okay.
Signal 0.
Okay, gotcha. Could I see your license and the registration for the vessel? If we want, what we can do is I'll take this right here, I'll tie it around this, that way it'll hold it in.
Sir.
Where are you guys coming from?
Like the Polk County Sheriff's?
No, I'm saying where are you coming from today?
Oh, we were at the sandbar all day.
Okay, gotcha.
We didn't do any fishing.
Okay. Okay.
And what else is it?
The registration, sir.
I want to say the registration I have in my truck.
You have it in your truck?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Open the hatch. May I go up there, sir?
Yeah, you certainly can. Yeah, I'd like for you to do it for me.
Okay. Sit down. Papa, sit down right here.
What is the rope that you just pulled out for?
Just to tie the boat off to the dock.
Okay.
Where's Gigi's life jacket?
She has it on.
Okay.
And my son's life jacket.
Okay.
And I got a throwable.
Okay. Could I see a sound producing device and a fire extinguisher, please?
My signal 0?
Okay, yep.
Overspeeding with a kid and a baby on board was incredibly reckless. How could he be a sheriff's deputy if he wasn't careful with his own family?
And just write it down on this for me. Go ahead and take it out of the box for me. Okay, so what I'm doing on this is I'm checking to make sure that it's in the green.
Yes, sir.
The year is not more than 12, and then making sure that it's Coast Guard approved. Okay, there's
Yes,
that
sir.
back for you. All right, thank you. Yeah, you good to put that back? Were you guys with anybody else, or was just just you guys?
Just
Okay,
us, sir.
gotcha.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been out for?
Since about 8:30.
8:30. Okay. What's that? Do you have numbers displayed on your vessel, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
How far up are they?
Right about around the speaker.
Right about the speakers?
The center side.
Okay, gotcha. Any coolers or live wells, sir?
Just that cooler in the front hatch.
May I take a look?
Absolutely.
All right, you're good. You're good, sir. You're good. You can put everything back in there, yep. Is that the seat that your son is sitting at? This is your son? Is that a live well?
Yes, sir.
Could I look in that live well? Yeah.
Open it up, Papa. Open the hatch. Pull the strap. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Awesome. Did you guys do any fishing today while you were out? How was the sandbar over there? Was it busy?
It was very busy.
Yeah.
Very busy. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll let you put that stuff back in there. All right, give me a second, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what I'd like for you to do is sit straight at the front edge of the seat. Put your arms about...
Can I give this to my girl?
You sure can, yeah. Go ahead. You can, and I'm going to be looking in your eyes too, so if you want to take your glasses off, you can do that too. You can set them down to the side, whatever was comfortable for you. All right, you're going to sit on the front edge of the cooler right there. Put your arms down at your side. Put your feet about shoulder width apart so that you're comfortable and stable. Are you stable?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do not move your feet until the tasks are over. Stay in this position and do not do anything else until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to be checking your eyes. I need you to hold your head still and just follow the stimulus. The stimulus is going to be right here with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? All right, right here, only with your eyes. Is that sun in your eyes?
A little bit, but...
Let's get you moved. All right, slide over to the right there, sir.
He clearly couldn't focus on the test, and it was obvious he was under the influence. His unsteady movements made it clear that he wasn't fit to be behind the wheel.
So what I want you to do is I want you to make a fist with both hands, and I want you to extend your index fingers and turn your palms forward. It's going to be like this. When I say begin, you're going to tilt your head back to a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. It's going to be like this. Back at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to close your eyes.
Okay.
When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your finger, your index finger, and immediately return it to your side. This is the tip of your nose, right?
Okay.
This is the tip of your finger.
Okay.
This is the pad of your finger.
Yes,
and these are the sides of your fingers, okay?
You said with
Tip of your finger with the tip of your nose.
Okay.
When I say right, you must touch your right index finger to your nose. When I say left, you must touch your left index finger to your nose.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Begin.
You didn't say which finger.
Okay. So you got to listen to the task so you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you said... Count backwards.
Just do your
8,
best.
5,
Do the best so you can remember.
7, 6, 5. And then you said, I think you said like this.
Okay.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
You're done.
All right, you stay put right here and I'll be right back, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's do, you got some shoes? I want to have a chat with you over here real quick.
I do.
All right, grab your shoes. Do you have any jacket or a life jacket or something like that?
I have a life jacket in
You
there.
got or a shirt or whatever you want to put on? All right, grab your shirt, grab your shoes for a second. Hey, can we have someone, after we go over there, go over with the camera and snap pictures of the bottles and stuff for me? His service pistol LT is on the boat. Is it your service one or is it just off-duty one? Off-duty, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to carefully walk over here. Just watch your step as you go across, right? We'll go up onto the dock right there. Hang on 1 second, man. All right, let's walk up here for a second. I want to chat with you a little bit more after you. You go ahead.
After me?
Yeah. So the lieutenant back there is going to chat with your family as well. You're good right here, man. Okay, so listen. Whoa, you okay?
Yeah.
Lost your balance there.
I was walking over there with
Okay.
the other deputy with them.
So do me a favor, turn around for me.
Okay.
You are being placed under arrest for boating under the influence, okay? I just didn't want to do it in front of your family. I'll explain your options here in a second.
What did I do wrong?
So I see signs of impairment, odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from your breath.
Finally, see how this cop's momentary lapse in judgment results in a career-ending mistake. It's incredible how a split-second decision can have such lasting repercussions. On January 28, 2019, Gregory Griffin and Andrew Dixon were stopped by police when an officer spotted a gun. As they tried to escape in their car, Officer Crespo and his partner gave chase. Crespo fired 3 shots. Griffin and seriously injuring Dixon. The defense claimed it was justified, but the prosecution argued it was excessive. The jury ended up finding Crespo guilty on 6 counts.
Everything.
Turn off the vehicle. Turn off the vehicle. Turn it off. Turn off the car.
What?
Turn off the car.
What?
Sir, turn off the vehicle. Turn off the vehicle, sir. Turn it off. Turn off the car and roll down the window. Open the door. Give me that other unit. Open the window. Open the door.
What's up?
I got a 646. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands. Hands on the wheel. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands on the wheel. The car's off. Be advised, the vehicle took off. Thomason, Pennsylvania. 2017, Chrysler 300, color black. Zulu 21, hotel, it should be under his leg.
Does anybody fires a weapon here?
No, here, not here.
Delta 91, go. I think you need to start moving these cars so the bus can get filled. Alright, units, Delta 91.
When the lady officer told Griffin to stop, Griffin rolled up the window, making things worse by resisting arrest and endangering everyone. Meanwhile, the cop was running and shooting, which was reckless and unprofessional, putting public safety at risk. At the Newark courthouse, emotions were intense as former officer Giovanni Crespo was sentenced to 27 years in prison for an incident from January 2019. Crespo was convicted of aggravated manslaughter and official misconduct. During the hearing, his family and the families of the 2 victims sat on opposite sides, both seeking justice. In July 2018, Crespo was found guilty and apologized to the court for the pain he caused both families.
When I died to Giovanni, I made a promise to his mom that Giovanni was going to be the best that he could be. And she wanted me to raise him the right way, and I did my best.
I would just like to apologize for the event that occurred, to the victims, to my family that I put through, everybody that's been going through hard times because of this. I took a chance at a job where it's life or death every day. And the thin blue line really is just the line.
Court's decisions can often take your burdens away, just like this next verdict where the cops seem to shed a huge amount of allegations.
The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June, 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County Court.
Scott Peterson, the armed school officer during the 2018 Parkland faced major backlash after 17 people were killed and 17 others injured. Accused of abandoning his post, he failed to investigate the fire, retreated as the shooting unfolded, and even ordered other officers to stay away.
Okay, the verdict forms are complete. I will now publish them. They read as follows. In the Circuit Court of the 17th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, Florida, case number 19-7166 CF10A, State of Florida plaintiff versus Scott Peterson defendant, verdict, count 1. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 2. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 3. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 5. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 6. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 7. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 10. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Verdict, count 11. We, the jury, find as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is not guilty. So say we all this 29th day of June 2023 at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to address you only by the numbers that are on the back of your badges. Juror number 1, are these your true verdicts? Juror number 2, are these your true verdicts? Yes. Juror number 4, are these your true verdicts?
It was clear Peterson had been suffering since the tragic loss of those innocent lives, replaying the event in his mind over and over. He couldn't escape it. In the end, the jury did their job and got it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be up to each of you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. 99% of the citizens that live in Broward County, a county of 2 million, have no idea what happens when you're actually selected on a jury and you actually serve through the process. But now you all know. And I know most people don't say thank you, but I will say thank you because I know the time, effort, and energy that went into this. I have a thank you letter and a certificate. I'm going to give that to the court deputy who's going to pass that out when they walk you out because it has your names on them. The reason I normally do this in person in the courtroom, but I'm not going to do it today, is because I'm not and have not addressed you by your names. That's why we use the numbers in care of your privacy. I did also want to let you all know I will enter your order today that instructs the clerk of court, the trial court administrator, as well as both parties, not to disclose your names, okay? So the only way your names are going to be disclosed is if you choose. You certainly may choose. So if you want to go out there and talk to whoever you want to talk to, you're perfectly entitled to do that. Since you actually did serve on a jury, they will not summon you for jury duty for a year, for 12 months. So I'll see you next year. All right, unless you all have any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen, your jury service is concluded at this point. Again, with my great thanks for your time, effort, and energy, Madam Court Deputy, there's certificates for each. Your jury service is concluded and you are dismissed. Thank you very much.
The district attorney tried to pin their broken system on Peterson, making him the scapegoat. But Peterson wasn't guilty of murder. It wasn't his fault.
Okay, we're outside the presence of the jury. Everyone can be seated. I do need to address with all parties. I am entering an order contemporaneously. Madam Clerk will have a copy for each of the lawyers. Order sealing juror information. This order is specifically directed at our trial court administrator, at the Broward County Clerk of Courts, as well as the state and as well as the defense. I'm going to have the jury verdict forms redacted. The jury information is going to be sealed. So I'm likewise ordering the state and ordering the defense not to disclose any of those names. In this age of electronic multimedia, I'm sure if any jurors would like their identities to be revealed and would like to speak to media or other sources, I'm sure they will have ample opportunity to do so. But that's not going to come from the state, and that's not going to come from the defense. Ms. Wilcox, you have copies of those orders for each. The jury having found you not guilty on counts 1 through 11, I will likewise enter an order of acquittal as to counts 1 through 11. Mr. Eidlosh, is there anything you need me to do regarding Mr. Peterson? No, Your Honor. I wish you good luck, sir. State, anything else you need me to do? No, thank you. Okay. Then at this point, that's going to conclude the proceedings in 19-7166 CF10A. All right, Madam Court Reporter, that is it.
It was such a relief to see Peterson cleared of a crime he didn't commit. People were quick to blame him for a psychopath school shooting. But in the end, justice was rightly served. Peterson was hit with charges of child neglect, negligence, and lying, facing several years in prison. But after a long trial, he was found not guilty of everything. When the verdict came, Peterson cried with relief. Being in authority means managing to keep personal emotion, unlike the next cop who did his best to mix them up.
There are no winners at all in this situation, not only for myself and my family, but for all of those involved.
Michael Notariano was sentenced to 6 months in jail for his role in a violent clash with Detroit men who had stolen his daughter's phone. Despite being a former police officer, Notariano only faced one misdemeanor charge after a jury cleared him of 10 others, including armed robbery and racial intimidation. The judge rejected probation, deciding instead to impose jail time. In 2018, Notariano was found guilty of willful neglect of duty for pointing a gun and using racial slurs in a 2013 incident. The judge noted that racial prejudice seemed to be part of Notariano's character, leading to a stricter sentence. Being effective is part of the job, but sometimes it comes with a steep price, just like in this next case.
This is punishment at confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 11 years, 10 months, 12 days.
In 2019, a neighbor called for a wellness check at Jefferson's mother's home, where Jefferson was watching her nephew. Officer Aaron Dean, a 38-year-old white officer, responded and shot 28-year-old Jefferson through the window. He resigned before being fired for policy violations. Jefferson's 11-year-old nephew, who was then 8 years old, witnessed the shooting as he was in the same room and testified last week.
The jury has sent a note or given me notice that they have reached a verdict. Are both sides ready to receive the verdict? All right. Y'all did fabulous when we did the guilt-innocence verdict, okay? Same rules apply. I don't know what this verdict is. Can't have any emotions, all right? Let's bring them in. Okay. Everyone may be seated. Good afternoon. Juror number 1, it's my understanding the jury has reached a verdict. Is that correct? Is it a unanimous verdict? Okay, can you please, Deputy Nicholson? Mr. Dean. Verdict reads, we the jury, having found the defendant Aaron York Dean guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the offense of manslaughter, assess his punishment at confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 11 years, 10 months, 12 days. They do not assess a fine, and it is signed by the presiding juror. You may be seated. Thank you very much.
What Dean did was deeply inhuman and shameful. His unprofessionalism and lack of training led to the kill of an innocent person.
Juror number 1, is this your verdict? Juror number 3, is this your verdict? Juror number 4, is this your verdict? Juror number 6, is this your verdict? Juror number 9, is this your verdict? Juror number 14, is this your verdict? Juror number 15, is this your verdict? Juror number 21, is this your verdict? Juror number 31, is this your verdict? Juror number 32, is this your verdict? Juror number 37, is this your verdict? Juror number 38, is this your verdict? Your verdict will be received and filed. Thank you very much. Mr. Dean, it's the jury having found you guilty of the offense of manslaughter and assessed this punishment. It's the order of the court you be remanded to the custody of the sheriff, be delivered to the director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve your sentence as required by law. You will receive credit for all the time that you have served in custody on this case from the date of your original arrest up until today, which would be the date of sentence. You have the right to appeal the jury's decision. You do so by giving written notice of appeal to the Second Court of Appeals here in Fort Worth within 30 days. If you are indigent and cannot afford a lawyer, I would conduct an indigency hearing to determine if you are indigent. And if you are indigent, I would appoint a lawyer to represent you on appeal and provide you a record of this appeal of this trial at no cost.
Dean deserved a much longer sentence than just 11 years for his actions. Still, justice was served and he faced punishment for his crime. A jury convicted Aaron Dean of manslaughter. He was sentenced to 11 years, 10 months, and 12 days in prison. The judge also noted that Dean could be eligible for parole after serving half of his sentence. Even though a cop's job is hectic, losing your temper and acting recklessly isn't acceptable. Yet that's exactly what the next cop did.
The jury unanimously find the defendant, Amber Geiger, guilty of murder as charged in the indictment.
On September 6, 2018, Amber Geiger, a fired Dallas police officer, and Botham Jean in his own apartment, mistakenly thinking it was her own. The verdict came down with her being found guilty of murder. Inside the courtroom, gasps echoed as Geiger wiped away tears, and outside, supporters of Jean celebrated. Facing a possible 10-year sentence, Geiger's family looked stunned. Despite her emotional testimony claiming it was a tragic mistake, her defense plans to appeal for a reduced charge of aggravated. The verdict is seen as a significant win in a racially charged case, with Jean's family and supporters viewing it as a victory for justice.
The charges in this case were first-degree murder, 16 counts of aggravated battery, and 1 count of official misconduct.
On October 20th, 2014 in Chicago, 17-year-old Laquan McDonald was fatally shot 16 times by Officer Jason Van Dyke. Initially, police claimed McDonald was threatening them, but a dashcam video released over a year later revealed he was walking away when Van Dyke fired. This shocking footage exposed the false narrative and ignited widespread outrage.
Who have taken the time out of their life, and we all know just come back from a small vacation or some kind of work trip, how we have to catch up, and they have to catch up. And they've done things, and this is not the easiest decisions to make in the world. So I don't want anybody second guessing them. They've done an outstanding job. We all have to be proud of their accomplishments as citizens of Cook County. So again, what I want you to do is look into your heart. And if you can withstand the verdicts, please stay. But if you think you can't, I want you to leave, because there will be a zero tolerance at this time. Because I'm not going to have these people disrespected. And thank you, ma'am, I appreciate that. I know this isn't going to be easy, so I'm, asking you again to look into your heart. If you think you're not capable of this, then please leave, and we'll let you back in after the verdict. All right, we all ready? And I want you. All right, What I want to do too is we've had members from the media, both broadcast and press journalists. They've just been fantastic. Everybody's been really outstanding. The reporting on this has been very important because we need transparency, and especially in a case like this. And I really want to compliment the media chairs. They've just been great. They've been very cooperative. We had a great session the other day with the two jurors, the alternate jurors that were excused, and we're allowed, to have the interview with them.
Jason didn't merely shoot Quan McDonald 16 times, he murdered him. It didn't matter who McDonald was or that he was a black teenager. The key point was the sheer brutality of the excessive force used.
Again, thank you very much. I appreciate your interest, and again, thank you for the press. You've been outstanding. All right, bring the jury out, please.
All rise for the jury.
Will the fourth person please rise? Has the jury reached verdicts?
Yes, they have.
Thank you very much. Could you give Jessica the jury verdict forms and just have a seat? Appreciate that. I like your jury. You're wearing them like necklaces. It's fantastic. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain certain things so you'll understand the verdicts a little bit better. All right, the charges in this case were first-degree murder, 16 counts of aggravated battery, and 1 count of official misconduct. There also, the defense had asked for the instructions and the jury verdict form on second-degree murder. All right, let me explain the process here. Before anybody can get to second-degree murder, the state must prove each and every element of first-degree murder. There is no bypassing that and going directly to second-degree murder. As pointed out by one of our wonderful professors, Professor Kling, who's in the audience during his lectures, second-degree murder is a combination of first-degree murder plus a mitigating factor.
The entire department, including the chief and mayor, should have been charged along with Jason. Their unprofessionalism and negligence in putting unfit officers on duty made them responsible for the murder. It was a larger crime than just Jason's actions.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 8 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 9 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 10 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 11 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 12 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 13 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 14 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, guilty of aggravated battery with a firearm, 15 shots. We, the jury, find the defendant, Jason Van Dyke, not guilty of official misconduct. 12 signatures.
At this time, Mr. Herbert.
Judge, please not hold the jury.
All right. Can I have the attorneys over here for a second, please?
It was shocking that, of all the cops at the scene that night, he was the only one who fired his gun. That said it all. He definitely needed to be punished for his actions.
Mr. Herbert.
Your Honor, this time we'd ask the full jury.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a new experience for you, but when anybody has been convicted of a criminal offense in the state of Illinois by a jury trial, the person that has been convicted has an absolute right to poll the jury. This was a remedy decided by our Illinois Supreme Court. And the purpose of this is in case somebody was forced to sign a jury verdict form in the jury room. And this gave that individual the opportunity to be in the public and say, no, this wasn't my verdict form. So it's an absolute right. So the question will be, was this then and is this now your verdict? Meaning, was that then in the jury room and is this now your verdict? So at this time, Tony?
Yeah. Juror 241, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 242, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 243, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 244, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 245, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 246, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 247, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 248, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 249, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror 250, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
And juror 251, were those then and are these now your verdicts?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, John and Jessica, will you take our wonderful people of the jury and our three wonderful alternates back to the jury room, please?
All rise for the jury.
These stories highlight the importance of accountability and professionalism in law enforcement. If these moments left you stunned, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below for more eye-opening content. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery signing off.